100%.
So what's up, guys? Today we've got something special for you guys.
Wow. What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel.
Yeah.
I am Samantha Phoenix and this is T-Mac Phoenix.
Just want to say thank you so much, guys, for tuning in one more time. Why are you laughing? You see, the problem is when you're talking some sensitive issues, you see some people start to laugh. This is a sensitive topic.
And I am
anyway,
a very
guys,
sensitive topic myself.
Huh?
I'm a very
sensitive topic. But you know what, guys? Thank you so much. Before we go any further, please subscribe, tune in the bell notification, like, do anything what you can. Let's pop this video up because it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna be talking some deep stuff here that are
very important.
That are very important.
And intricate.
Not intricate. Intricate. Not intricate. Intricate. What's up, guys? We're back again. Today we're gonna be discussing about what topic, babe?
Okay, so we're gonna be talking about how we knew we were the one for each other. Basically, how did I know he was my person, and how did he know that I was his only person?
Yeah. Anyway, if you hear the baby going, the baby is with auntie in there, so don't worry about it. Yeah, they're giving some time. We're getting some time off.
We're having some quality time.
Quality time recording with you guys. So
yay!
It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good ride. So before we go in for the Women Fest, I was a Women Fest. So how did you know that I was one for you?
Damn. Straight into it.
Straight into it, baby.
Okay, I would say I did not. I can't say I knew from the beginning. Mm-hmm. The reason why I can't say I knew from the beginning is because I never went into our relationship with expectations and saying, I want to tick this box. Mind you, I was actually quite young as well when we started dating. Mm-hmm. But I would say the first things that I noticed in you mm-hmm. is how caring mm-hmm. and kind mm-hmm. and respectful mm-hmm. you were towards me and sweet. Towards the people around you.
100%.
And
so I was more respectful to the people around me.
And me, especially me anyway. It's like you never judged me mm-hmm. for who I was mm-hmm. or for where I came from. My background, yeah. Nothing like that. You're just this sweet person. And that was my first thing. And that was my first thing that sort of drew me towards
me. Mm-hmm. I think for me, it all started in prayer. Mm-hmm. 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 I prayed for a girl mm-hmm. who's gonna bring me. First and foremost, I prayed for a girl who feared God.
Oh, okay.
And who's gonna bring me happiness mm-hmm. and peace. Mm-hmm. I know those things, mm-hmm. they are hard to find in a person. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I pray to God for God to give me a girl who's gonna bring me mm-hmm. these three attributes first. Mm-hmm. I didn't pray to God, say, God, I need a prayerful woman. I need a strong prayer warrior. Mm-hmm. I need this woman to be who can move mountains. Because I might not get those things.
Yeah.
Even if the girl was gonna come with a small little inch, mm-hmm. like a mustard seed, mm-hmm. fear mm-hmm. of God, I was gonna accept that girl. Mm-hmm. I was happy. Because the fact that the person knows and recognizes that there's a God above, mm-hmm. that was it for me. Mm-hmm. Then the person brings me happiness. Mm-hmm. And then I have peace when I'm with that person. Mm-hmm. Those were my prayer points when I was praying to God mm-hmm. when I was 18 years old. In my bedroom, going outside. Mm-hmm. Every single time when I was praying, I was including that. Wow. Because I know that a woman mm-hmm. can be your success or can be your downfall.
That's so true.
And there is a thin line mm-hmm. between success and failure. Mm-hmm. So when you are choosing your woman, mm-hmm. you gotta be very, very careful. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, God brought me you. Wow. You didn't know how to pray.
I didn't know how to pray. Well,
Our Father, who art in heaven.
That's still prayer,
Hallowed be thy
Tima.
name. No, I'm not saying it's not a prayer, but I'm just saying that.
No, I know what you're saying. I came from a Catholic background.
100%.
And I was not much connected in the spirit
100%.
as you were. And I was not, I wouldn't say I was a prayer warrior or a prayerful person, but I had my prayers, because I remember praying, saying, God, if this person is for me, if this guy is for me, you're gonna make this happen.
Yeah.
I don't know, I left it in God's hands. I just left it like that.
Yeah.
So that was my small prayer that I made.
So you see now, that's the problem that a lot of people make when they are looking for a person of their dream. Is they
have a checklist.
They have a checklist to say, I want a man of God. I want a person who's a
nothing
prayerful.
wrong.
No, there's nothing wrong. I'm gonna come to that step. There's nothing wrong in praying for those things. But usually God does not deliver. Sometimes God might not deliver those
person who's got those things already.
Yes, but he's got those things already.
It's a diamond.
Okay. God does not deliver the manifestations.
The manifested person.
The manifested person
that you want.
He delivers a person with those attributes, but they've not manifested.
Yes.
They are looking for the finished product. But yet someone might need you to be the helper so that things that are in me manifests. That's why that's the problem. So
that's true.
You gotta be careful with your checklists if you are looking for the right one, because God will deliver you your angel.
I think be flexible.
100%. Be flexible.
Be flexible with your checklist. I think.
Because if I had said I want a prayerful woman, I want a prayerful woman, someone who goes tum tum, right? I was gonna miss it. I was gonna miss you. Okay? I was gonna miss my happiness. I was gonna miss my peace. That's why I said I prayed to God for God to give me somebody who fears God first, right? Doesn't matter about prayer and all sort of stuff, and who can bring me happiness and peace, because there are a lot of prayerful people, baby, that are very mean,
very ugly inside.
They are very ugly inside.
Yeah.
They are sheeps, okay? Inside they are wolves. I've witnessed those people. I've seen those things happening. I've seen people crying with them prayerful people.
Wow.
And I'm not dissing, because not everyone is like this. Not everyone is the same.
It's just an example.
It's just an example, yes.
So yeah, I think, like, for me, I would say character is very important. Like, obviously I've said, like, the first things were character, your character. I did not have a big checklist or whatever. It was character. And I think it was just, you gave me so much joy, just so much happiness.
Back to that.
Back to actually what you said, just so much happiness. And I was just interested in just being around you. I think when you find someone who you're interested in being around them, and you're just excited to be around them, I think that's very, very important. Because
Best friendship.
Best friendship. Because even up to now, I still get butterflies, guys. Like, when he's gone for a really long day, I miss him. You know, we live together 24/7. But the moment he leaves the door, we're on the phone. He calls me when he's on break time or whatever he's doing. He calls me. I call him. If I'm going to the town, I call. You know what? You have to be interested in that person.
100%. And that now will come to my point. I want because of sorry.
No, it's fine. You can cut.
Yeah.
You can cut me.
I can cut you. That's why it comes to my point where I want to say that the most important thing, how do you know that this person is yours, is when you have got this connection of best friendship. Okay? Because some people don't even like the person that they are with.
Yeah, how can you not like the person? It's actually so common.
Some people actually love to be around their friends more than they are with their partner. Okay? This brings me now to a point that sadly, a lot of men categorize their wives or their partners as housemates.
Because they've become too familiar with them.
Yeah, they've reached a certain level of expectation that she's supposed to cook, clean, do these things, blah 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 blah, and then they don't become vulnerable to their wives or to their partner.
Wow.
Right? So your job
It's for me to cook and
is
clean
for me
you.
to cook and clean and to be there for me and to just make sure that everything
That's
I do,
what they
kids and
think.
stuff. That's why they think.
They help.
Right?
mates.
They help me. When the Bible speaks about being the helper, people think that it's cleaning, cooking, and this. Your wife is not your housemate. The help that God is talking about goes beyond our expectation, our eyes.
So that help comes when you allow yourself to be vulnerable.
Vulnerable to my wife, right? So, but a lot of men are vulnerable. I'm sorry, guys, but I gotta let this out. I'm sorry, my guys, but I wanna say this because if I don't say this, sometimes some people cannot be helped.
Yeah.
A lot of men are vulnerable to their friends. So a lot of men are married to their friends more than they are to their partners and their wives. They can tell what they are going through to their friends without telling their partners.
Yeah, absolutely. Because when you're vulnerable to me, when you allow yourself to be vulnerable to me, you can share your ideas.
100%.
You can share your worries.
100%.
You can share your excitement
100%.
with me.
100%.
And you have that confidence that if I am to add anything in your life, it's going to be of value.
Of value. And do you
and
know
I'm
what?
not trying to compete with you.
100%. And do you know why? Because God gave you that ability. It's that ability that God gave you that is inside of you, that when I'm going through some stuff, you have got the ability to fix it. Because there's a time in season, there's a time where I can't fix it. I can't help myself.
Right.
But that's why God gave a woman that's a combined, that you have got the ability to be able to help me when I'm going through a lot of time.
Like, what can we do? How can we fix this together?
Yes. But when you now don't have that friendship with your person that you are dating, I don't think that person will be there for you. First thing, if you want to know that this person is for me, you're supposed to have that best friendship.
Absolutely.
Before any friends, before anybody, before anything, it's you.
That's true. Which brings me to my next point, which is I never felt like I had to compete with anybody, absolutely anybody.
Come on, baby.
For your attention
in
your life.
Come on. Look how beautiful you are. Look how magnificent you are. You're a magnifying glass.
I knew my position.
Shine!
From when
I
I
have
was
to say it this way.
Even from when we were dating, as young as we were, you always made me feel safe.
I was the commoner. Imagine like dating you and look at me, look at my face, look at my appearance, and look at you.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. To you, excuse me, lady, but I'm just saying. Look at your appearance and look at my appearance.
You're very.
Excuse me. Yes, I know, but I'm just trying to say to you, like seriously, if I'm coming,
You're doing too much.
I'm walking. Hey, babe.
He's my baby.
How are you doing? If it's me going to you,
Yeah.
come on. Look at you.
Fine girl.
Fine girl, no pimple.
Guys, so yeah, I never felt like I had to compete with anybody for your attention. No other girls, no nothing. You made my position in your life very clear. You made me feel special.
Yes.
You made me feel safe. You never judged me. You were for me. And I can say we were for each other.
We're for each other, yes.
Yeah. You wanted to see the best for me. And you wanted the best for me. And I think vice versa.
Vice versa. I think it's because I had a deeper connection with you than nobody else. To the extent that when let's say I was in prayer and I was asking God for signs. I was saying, God, please, God, help me. I'm praying. Show me a sign that this girl is for me. I didn't want to waste your time. I didn't want to waste my time. Right? Yeah, for real. Because come on, man. Some people they date someone for about 10 years and then they just drop them like I'm just dropping poo in the toilet.
Potato.
Sorry. Oh, you're going to the potatoes. I was going in the toilet. I'm sorry,
Wow.
guys. But I'm just saying, it's they just drop someone like that. That's wasting someone else's time.
Yeah.
They could have met their soulmate.
I think with you, you were very intentional with what you wanted.
What I want.
You were very specific. You were very clear. Like, obviously, the first time I spoke to him after like a year, he was like, "Oh, so, hi.
When is our wedding?
When is our wedding?" I was like 16. Like, can you believe that? Like, a guy is calling me and asking me when our wedding was. But then that just shows, like, obviously how intentional you were.
I think,
how mature, and you didn't want to waste no time.
I think a lot of men should be intentional.
Very intentional.
Because women are expecting a lot from us. They want to know, where is this going? They want to know what's going to happen. Are you going to love me for good? Are you going to be there for me? Are we going to wed? Are you going to come and get introduced to my family? Are you going to do this and that and that? And then you hear someone say, I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
What the frick? So what the heck are you doing in that?
What are we doing?
Yeah, you're playing.
I think that's one thing as well, because you always spoke to me. You always talked about our future together. You always we always spoke about things like that. And there was no, like, let's say if we ever brought that topic up, neither of us were trying to hide away from that. We were very just open and discuss things.
100%.
So that's another thing.
I think settling is becoming a problem nowadays, because a lot of people don't want to settle because they've got this vision, they've got this view that marriage is a prison, yet marriage is happiness.
It is pure.
Because if you are, a lot of people don't want to settle because they are using some other people's experience to define their future. That's a bomb.
Well, how are you going to do that?
If you want to know this person is for you, if that person has got you through the roughest times in your life. I remember there's a time when someone wanted money, I'll give him a card and she'll do whatever that she wants, right? We're having like a long distance relationship.
Sorry, can I just say something? Right? It's not that I ever asked for that money.
No, you didn't.
Actually.
You didn't.
But it was just you.
I could see you. I could see through you. I could see that this girl's going through some stuff.
You never made me feel like, not that I needed to. You actually never probably didn't need to. But the things that you did.
No, you did. I didn't need to, but you
just give me your card.
You needed it. Like, I could see you that.
Maybe she might need some money for food in school or whatever. But I remember my auntie saying to me, "Oh, what he's giving you your card. Some of us are already are grown women. We're married, and I don't even know my husband's PIN card. I've never touched my husband's bank card, and you just wanted to make sure I was okay. It was nothing possessive or anything like that. You just wanted to make sure that I was."
But babe, look at those attributes now. Look at us right now in marriage. The manifestation of those attributes. It's like now, that character that I was, of me just saying, okay, you can take my card and be with it for a month. I didn't really need. If you want to just buy something, just go and buy it, right? Those things are happening now as well in marriage. Like you've got access to all the finances in the house.
Absolutely.
You can do anything that you want. You can wake up today and say, okay, I want to buy this coffee table. It's about 1,000 pounds. I'm just going to buy it. Then you can just buy that one. You can just go and say, no, I want this makeup. There is no problem with money.
We never.
Not. A lot of people say, oh yeah, guys, you're talking about that because you've got it. No. But when we didn't have it, that money, we were still the same.
There's no one day. I promise you. Before
I think we need to talk about how we handle our finances. Watch out for the next video.
We've never thought about money. No. Not even a day in our life.
It's because during our dating stage, we never put money in front.
Yeah.
That comes to my point that a lot of women, they've got a checklist of saying he's supposed to have a good credit. When I met you, I didn't have good credit. Someone was going to dump me because I didn't have good credit. But you stood by me. You said, I don't care about your money. I care about you. That's loyalty. That's loyalty.
That's loyalty as at its best.
I need you for you. I don't need your money. That's why when I became homeless, a lot of girls could have left. You stood. You started working. You started picking extra work to just feed me and my family at 17 years old.
I was 17.
She would pay for my bill. She would pay for my car bill. She would pay for my phone bill.
Guys.
One day I would say, I'm sorry, sir, I want to call you, but I just want to tell you that my phone is gonna be. Can I have extra time? I'll pay for my phone, and then the guy would just say, "Oh, sorry, your phone is paid. It's paid. Yeah.
Oh God.
Your phone bill is paid. Sam, did you pay my bill?
Special.
Oh yeah, I paid. She didn't even tell me. Oh, your car is paid. My car is paid.
Guys, pay. Guys, I was 17 and I was not doing those things because I was like, oh, I want him to love me, or I was doing this in possession of him, like, or to keep him. You know, some things people do things for people so that they can like keep them. Yeah. You know, like so that they don't have a choice to say. No, I was just doing it from the heart.
That my own is going through tough times.
I just
can't
wanted
watch
you to
him
be okay.
Going through
you know?
what he's going through. I can't watch him going through what he's going through.
That was pain. It's like that was hurt.
It's like I remember when you're going to the university that time. You just know that a taxi is outside. Sometimes you didn't have money for taxi.
Yes. I remember you calling the taxi for me. I remember not having money for a taxi because, like, come on, I didn't have the money for a taxi. I had to wake up at 3 a.m. I remember you saying to me, "It's okay, just go to sleep. You wake up at this time, the taxi will be outside."
The taxi was outside. When things went sour for me, she was there, baby. She was there with me. She was like,
you remember? Sorry, I'll continue.
Yeah. So those are the things, guys, I would say that I saw those characteristics and those attributes. I was like, this girl is for me.
Guys, yeah.
There's no way that I would dump this girl for anybody else. I'll be the most dumbest person on the planet Earth.
In the universe.
God delivers me a person. Then I'll say, I don't want this person because of
this.
But things just trans.
I think it's when you find someone who goes all out for you, who goes out of their way for you to just make sure you're okay.
Because I know when I see you, when you are me and I'm you, it's impossible to see my other part suffering.
That's true.
You see, that's the most important thing that I would say even to other people who are about to get in a marriage or in a relationship, that like what you just said, that you just make sure that you are there for each other no matter what, through thick and thin, above all the circumstances, above all the family dramas, family people coming to say, drop this person, drop this girl, I got no, oh, it's not for you and all sort of stuff. If you love your person, you gotta go to war with everybody.
For them.
Yeah.
Especially if you know that they're the right person and there is nobody else you'd rather be with. I think that was it for me as well. I knew we became best friends and I knew that there was nobody in this world I would want to share my life with if it wasn't for you.
If you don't,
yeah. Oh, so I was going to say, you wanted to be with me as well.
100%.
It was the same energy.
100%.
It was the same vibe. It was never forced. You shared your life with me. Everything, every part of you shared with me. And I felt that was so special because you opened up yourself to me. Yeah. And you just wanted to be with me. You wanted me for yourself as well. Yeah. It was not just one-sided, like one person was putting in the effort. So I think that was...
And I want to say this. A lot of people, they find this difficult, but it plays a pivotal role to your relationship. Family acceptance. It's one of the key factors when it comes to being together as one. But also, even if your family does not accept you, you've got to be in a position to fight.
Fight for your person.
Fight for your person. If your family does not accept your person, don't give a damn if you love your person.
And I understand that you might love your family. Yes, that's true. Like, because a lot of people do. I read a comment like that in our comment section. Like, oh, it's not that easy. Like, if my family does not accept this person, and like that means like obviously I have to like let go of the relationship. Because how are you gonna miss something good for your life?
No,
because of what your family members are saying. You have to have boundaries, and you also
let me say it pisses me off, right? Let me say why it pisses me off.
Use the word piss.
Okay, I'm sorry. It messes me off, guys. I'm sorry for my language, but it messes me off when you drop your person because of family. You are not gonna go in bed with your family. You are not gonna be there forever with your family. If your family does not love your person that you love, it means they don't love what you love. And your family does not love you. That's my philosophy. If they don't, come on. There's one thing about it. If my family does not love you, they don't love me. Because if you love me, you gotta be ready to love what I love. But a lot of people now, they say, no, I'm not gonna be with that person because number one, my mom doesn't love that person. Your mom is supposed to love your person because you love your person.
Okay,
100%.
Let's obviously circumstances. If like that person is abusive and stuff, okay, that's a different scenario. We're just talking in general, like where they just don't feel like
yeah,
they
that's
like
what I'm
that
saying.
person.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Or maybe because he's not rich. Some people are like that.
Yeah, that's damn. So wait for me when I'm gonna be rich. Yeah, because that's yeah, because that now comes to my point, which annoys me so much. Huh?
Yeah.
I need a man who is rich, right? I'm not gonna be with a man because he's poor. Girl, shut your mouth. Are you rich? No, excuse me. Imagine you dropping me for someone who's rich, right? I came to you. I was with you. I didn't have any clothes. You bought me your... to bring them. You brought me... She bought me this pair of shoes, guys. Let me tell you something. These shoes were bought in 2014. I cherish these shoes with my life.
Some Nike.
These were my first
Nike
very
Air
trainers
Jordans.
that I got while I was in England. She bought it for me, right? If she had dropped me, right, to say, oh my God, he doesn't even know how to buy shoes. He probably doesn't even have money to buy shoes. I didn't have a car. I would come to see you wearing a what? A jean, a formal shoe, a shirt, and a waistcoat.
I could have said boy bye.
She could have said boy bye. And do you know what you're gonna miss? You're gonna miss the vision. That is manifesting now.
I wouldn't be Mrs. Phoenix.
Yeah, she'll be watching us. She'll be watching us pissed. Oh yeah, that was my man. Oh my God, Tinkaboo. I don't give a damn. That was my man. Oh yeah. Now all of a sudden you're already coming to me and say, hey, how are you? Go bye.
Go bye.
Yeah, because it pisses me off. I need a man with good credit. I need a man who is 6-pack. I need a man tall, 6 foot. I need a man. Some people are dropping their man because they get in the bus.
Yeah.
Some people are dropping their man because they've got nothing. Some people are dropping their man because
they don't even drive a car.
Yeah, they don't drive a car. Bro, if you had dropped me because of that, right?
Yeah.
I would love a man with a vision. Because I know when the vision is manifesting, not I would love a man. No. Let me reflect.
You're saying it in the position of a woman.
Yes. Get a man with a vision, right? Those are benefits. If somebody comes to you, he's got a car, good credit, he's got love, he's got things. Those are, oh God, praise, I give you praise. But when someone who loves you dearly, wholeheartedly comes and they are good to you, they give you strawberries while it's just seated. They love you for who you are. And those people, they come to you and they say, oh yeah, I love you, baby. And then you say, no, I don't. You don't have good credit. You don't have this and this and this and this and that. You don't have this and this and this and that and this and that. Right? You are heading for a disaster, baby. You're gonna be lonely for a long period of time. Because you could have done the same thing to me, you know that, right? I didn't have anything. You would have done the same thing. You'd have said, no, T, I don't have anything to do with you. You got no money, you got nothing, you got no car, whatever stuff. You're coming to see me with a train. Yeah? You would have missed an opportunity of what God has done to you. God would have delivered me to you to say, this is your man for your life. I would have done the same thing. Say, girl, she doesn't have anything. One day she went in McDonald's and she used you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say, guys. I'll say, if you want me to say this here, I'll say in the next video. Comment below. The worst ever, and ever. Right?
Guys.
You didn't have much.
Chalet.
You didn't have much, but you what? You stood by me. I stood by you. That's what makes a marriage. That's what shows that this person is actually for me. When you are there with that person through thick and thin, you are not shy. You don't pretend.
You enjoy it together. It's
simple.
Nice.
Like now, you can enjoy it together. You see, we can enjoy it together. The little we have, we can enjoy it together. We can do whatever. So, guys, I want to say this to you, right? The best foundation, I believe, in a relationship, number one, God. Trust, loyalty, respect, love. How do you know that this person is for me? First and foremost, if that person has got an inch, it's small as a mustard seed, faith that God is there, a fear, the fear of God
in them.
That's the first thing. Second thing I would say, if that person brings you happiness, even if that person does not have, you will have one day. And you don't want to miss on the person who does not have.
Guys, you don't want to miss him.
Because in 5, 3, 4 years time, you do not know what God has designed for that person. One day, you will end up seeing that person become the richest person on planet Earth. What are you going to do? Right? And so you have missed a good person, a good man, and a successful man, the qualities that you're praying to God for. God might not deliver you a successful man. God might deliver you a person with nothing. And then but God sees beyond our expectation. Is he your peace? Is he your happiness? It's got nothing about introduction to your families, all this and this and this and
Those
this and
are just
that.
added
Those are
things,
added benefits. The main things that we would say that
are you happy?
Are you happy in that relationship?
Do you want to be around each other?
I told you, babe, that my grandfather was with my grandma before she passed away for 56 years. Right? Where were they? In the rural areas.
In the village.
In the village.
Going to the farm.
What did they have? They had cows. Right? Not much cows. Right?
Just some
They were at the farm.
domestic.
They stayed and they lived their whole lifetime at the farm. But what did they have?
They were happy.
They had happiness. They had peace. Right? I asked my grandfather and said, what is the ingredient? My grandfather told me that the most important thing that you can ever do to a woman, a boy can say, I love you. A man can show a woman how love is done.
Drop it.
Boys say, I love you. Men,
show them.
When you love a woman deeply, when you love a woman deeply, with all your heart, your soul, your mind, every little thing that is within you, when you love your woman deeply, you will go to war for that woman because that's your woman. And remember, guys, there is a thin line between success and failure. Your woman can become your blessing if you make her to be your blessing.
Yeah.
Right? And your woman can become your destruction, your failure, your biggest downfall if you play with what God has put in her.
We will have part 2 and we'll talk about why you complicate relationships and marriages.
Look at you coming out of your shell. Look at you going, look at you backing.
Period.
That's my girl.
Yeah.
Backing.
That's you.
Say who. Guys. Anyway, guys, we're gonna do part 2. If you want us to do part 2 of this, please comment, and we're gonna do part 2. I hope you liked it, guys, and I hope you're gonna enjoy this. We'll talk about more. We've got more things to talk about, guys.
Please comment in the section. Tell us what topics you'd actually want us to talk to you.
100%, we're ready for you guys. And you know what, guys? Thank you so much for watching. This is Mr. and Mrs. Phoenix, and we'll see you next time. We got more juicy topics, juicy stuff coming up.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao, ciao. Love your man and love your woman. Period.